Here we have a word problem that is going to involve adding or subtracting fractions. And my key tip for any kind of word problem is to try to draw a picture if you can, because sometimes you draw a picture and then everything makes sense and you can sometimes find the answer without even having to do a lot of calculation. So let's take a look at this one. This word problem says it takes Michael 5/8 days. Okay, so less than 1 day, so some part of a day to drive to his aunt's house. Oh, that's actually a long day. This is more than half a day to drive to his aunt's house. Okay. He has now been driving for 3/8 days. For how much longer must he drive? Okay, so this is the total it's going to take him, 5/8. He's already done this much. So if we want to know what's left, we would subtract this much from that much. So this is going to be a subtraction problem, but let's think about this. He's got, here's a whole day, and we're going to divide it into 8 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is how much it takes him to drive, how much of a day it takes him to drive to his aunt's house. So that's 5/8. What he's done already is 3 of those. So obviously what's left is 2/8. So if you just sketch out a quick picture of this one, you don't even have to do your subtraction. Although in this case, the subtraction isn't too hard because the denominators are the same. So 5/8 minus 3/8, you just subtract the numerators and put it over the same denominator to get the answer. So Michael's got 2/8 of a day left to drive to his aunt's house. Except we're missing one step, which is to simplify. So 2/8, both of those are divisible by 2. And 2 divided by 2 would be 1, and 8 divided by 2 would be 4. So the best way to put this is it would take him 1/4 of a day to drive to his aunt's house. All right, let's try one more. So this says Kira swam 4/9 kilometers to an island. She swam 2/9 kilometers to a boat. How far did she swim in all? Okay, so here's Kira, and she goes to an island, and this takes 4/9 of a kilometer. And then she swims even further to a boat, and that takes 2/9. So we're going to add these two together to get the full picture. So 4/9 plus 2/9 is going to give us the whole distance that Kira swam. That's a lot of swimming, actually. So again, the denominators are the same here. So the addition is pretty easy. 4 plus 2 is 6. We put that over the same denominator. And then we need to simplify. So 6/9. Is there something we can divide both the top and the bottom by? And what jumps out to me is 3. I know 6 is divisible by 3 and 9 is divisible by 3. So we're going to do that. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And this is the simplest form. I know that because both 2 and 3 are prime numbers, so there's nothing else you can divide out of them. So that is a little bit of work with word problems that involve fractions.